How's it going, nerds? Good to see you. Welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back, and I'm also, oh boy, I'm also feeling a little sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling just a bit fatigued, a bit tired. I think I'm just sort of worn out a little bit lately. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and a lot of it's behind the scenes stuff that doesn't, it's not exciting. It's not like I can be like, oh my god, I was off doing this exciting thing. I was off doing that exciting thing. It's just been a lot of tedious, like, businessy administration stuff. It's been appointments to get my eyes tested, to get my first Pfizer shot, to get this, to get that. It's just been, it's been one of those weeks, man. It's been one of those weeks. It just has been. That's also why I'm wearing these glasses that look really dumb. It's basically to stop me from getting a headache, because I've just been, man, I just want to play some video games. I just want to hang out with you. I just want to play some 2 Point Hospital and play some video games. I don't know what, I don't know what this is. I feel like that's becoming a shtick in these intros. First it was the pointy, and now it's whatever this is. Now it's whatever this is. Hey! Forget about it! Anyway, between episodes, I was kind of busy, and I say that as though I meant to be. I did record everything that I did, but it just wasn't very good commentary. Like I said, I'm not feeling 100%, so I went and had a walk, got a snack, drank some water, we're back, and I figured I'd just walk you through what I've changed. So I went ahead and I built a ward because we had people that wanted a ward and needed a ward. I feel like needed is the better word to go for there, because it's not like, you know, you never walk into a hospital and you're like, hey, I don't need a ward, I want one. So they needed a ward, they got a ward. On top of that, ooh, we've cured another person with animal magnetism. We have one more of those to do until we're a 1-star hospital. On top of that, we had some people that needed an injection room, so we got one of those, and it works, because of course it does. And then we also have a fracture ward, a colorizer, and a PANS lab as well. So basically, we're in a situation where we have a lot of things and can do a lot of things, can treat a lot of people, and hopefully we're gonna see a lot of people treated. Hopefully we're gonna see a lot of people cured and a lot of money coming in as well. Now, what is this? You want trained. Well, you can do ward management at the moment, so I think what we'll do, ward management 2 would be nice, but I'm just gonna give you treatment, I think, and we'll just have another nurse train you, so it's a little bit cheaper, I think. In fact, I think it's free if we have the other nurse do it, so we'll have that go ahead and happen. And it also looks like we do have someone else with animal magnetism here, so they will hopefully get treated in no time at all. Although we don't seem to have a nurse waiting around here at the minute to actually do that. So I'm wondering if we might be a little bit low on staff right now. Although I guess thinking about it, we only have the 1 staff room. We also have some pretty substantial queues for the GPs. So I wonder if it would be a bit of an idea to maybe move the pest control clinic and put another GP's office in there, or a bigger staff room, possibly. I think another staff room is definitely going to be essential, so let's come over here and let's just build one, because we are really going to need it. And I'm thinking, where is staff room? Why did I went right past it there. I'm thinking I'm going to do something like this. And we'll just make it we'll make it as good as we can make it. We'll put as much stuff in here to let my staff chill, let them relax, let them do their thing. And I'm going to pause while I do this, because we're going to get notifications left and right if I don't. Now, I do want to put this table in here. It'd be nice if I could put it there, but it's not going to let me, so it can live in that corner instead. We can do we could do a retro TV. Do I want to do a retro TV? That is the question. I don't really want to do a retro TV, to be honest. So what else can we put in a staff? What do they actually need in a staff room to, like, not be miserable is the question. I guess some couches to sit on and, like, relax, right? Would an energy drink machine be a good idea? Reduces thirst and gives an energy buzz. Okay. I guess we'll give it a shot and see if it works out. I also love that it's called Palpitation. That's amazing. That's such a good name for an energy drink. I love it. That's it's genuinely fantastic. I love a game when it just has though like puns and stuff in it. I really do. Just anything, any play on words, whatever it might be. I'm a really big fan of it. It's just, it's silly, but I love it. I really do. Anyway, nice large radiator there is actually going to be in the way of the old plant there. So we'll put a nice large radiator there instead. It looks kind of terrible though. Let me just do a small one. Just do a small radiator right about there. Hopefully that'll keep the room warm. I realize I've done absolutely nothing when it comes to getting these guys more relaxed. So we'll continue to do that by putting a rug in there. And I guess just putting in more chairs is probably the way to go, right? Or we could read, I suppose. What does this do? Increases room prestige, increases comfort. Okay, so let's do, I guess, this and this, right? We'll have a couple of those chairs so they can all kind of sit around and chat. We could do one there as well, and I guess one on that side as well. It looks a bit like a, I don't want to say a cult gathering, but it does look a little sketchy, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going for here. I guess this works. We've got some couches, we got some chairs, we got some, we got a sweet dispenser, we've got a putting green so that they can play golf in the staff room. That seems about right for what I think they're going to need. So hopefully that keeps them in a bit of a good spot. Hopefully that cheers them up, and hopefully, you know, good things happen. Now, what I'm thinking I am going to do, since we have a queue of 9 people there and 7 here, is I'm going to grab my GP's office, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go against my rule that I've done before where I say that we have to try and put all of our GPs together. I'm going to have to put one over here. It's about the only space that we have. But what I'm also thinking might be a bit of an idea is, oh, we did the thing. We've got Smogly, Meltdowns, an Underlook Hotel, and a cafe. Oh, okay. Well, that's got me interested, because a lot of these, I mean, 3 hospitals is a big deal, but I'm pretty sure we've also unlocked hospitals from another one of the DLCs. So that's a bit of a big deal, honestly. That is a bit of a big deal. Now, what do we need to do? Hospital value of 2 million, we'll get there. Cure 20 people in a fracture ward, we'll get there. And launch 2 marketing campaigns, we'll do that eventually as well. Reputation's 85%, so we're doing all right. We do have a gray anatomy emergency coming in. We can deal with that. We'll train you in research too, and we'll have one of my doctors manage it. Research has been completed, and you want me to get a level 4 training room? No, we're not going to do that. But we are going to look into some upgrades and continue doing research, because that's going to be really useful later on as well. Now, what I would like to do is make sure that we have a good number of benches over here. So give me a nice bench there, there, and there. And I'm not going to do one down there, because what I'd like to do is go ahead and put a, let's see, a sweet dispenser is going to reduce hunger. A leaflet stand reduces boredom. We'll do a leaflet stand. We will do a small, actually, no, we won't do a small radiator. We can sell you. We will do, if I search for rad, we'll find a large radiator, which is going to keep that place nice and warm. And then I want a plant, because I want to make sure that the hospital is kind of nice and attractive. There we go. So that'll give people plenty of space to sit. And to be completely honest, what I want to do more than anything is I want to build a cafe, because I don't remember if I've ever built one of these before. Now, admittedly, a bit of a weird space for one. Can I take that out? Oh wow, it does have to be 5 by 4. Okay, that's fine. So what do we need? A door, which can go, I guess, right there. We can do table and chairs there. We can kind of stack them a little bit, which is kind of cool. And we have the cafe thing itself. Can I do like 2 of those? I could potentially, but we'll do it right in the middle. We're gonna need a food bin, which can go right in the corner. And then we can put like other things in here as well. So I guess like a large radiator back in that corner wouldn't be a Well, we can do it there, but it's going to block things. Do a nice large radiator there. What else can I do? I can do plants. I can do chairs. I can do rugs. I could do the Sonic rug. Which, I mean, if I put it like there, you can barely tell. But that's kind of besides the point. Let's do the Sonic rug. Let's do the Sonic rug right there. And I could do some Sonic flowers. Oh man, I forgot. I always forget this stuff's here. That'll do. That's gonna be the cafe, and I think it looks kind of cool. Now, who works there? It's gonna be an assistant. Okay. So staff. Oh, I can make it a staff-only one as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's hire some people. I'm gonna need an assistant. So what have you got? Marketing. Let's hire you. And let me make sure that you are only working marketing, because you have marketing too, which is kind of great. So you're going to work exclusively marketing. And then who can work in the cafe though? Sammy Roadkill. What a name. Okay, let's get Sammy Roadkill. And let's have you work in the cafe. Yeah, you absolutely can. Okay, so that'll be fine. Should be fine. I'm sure that'll be fine. I think we'll have like one work in the front or one work in the cafe and the other two work in the front desk. So that'll be totally all right. That's cool looking, man. It also gives me room for more benches down here, which is great. So let's get the awards out of the way and see what's going on. Actually not terrible, all things considered. Actually not terrible. Now, I want more benches. And I also need a nurse. Where's me nurse that's supposed to be working chromotherapy? Because we're dealing with an emergency right now. We're 16 days into it. I'm assuming you're the nurse. You are. Well, let's hope for the best on this one, because I am not convinced. Okay, there are still considerable queues at the GP's offices, so I'm thinking we get a couple more of those. I'm thinking another couple of GP's offices might be a bit of a good idea. So let me copy you, and we're gonna go there. We're gonna approve. We're gonna grab another one. We're gonna say there, and we're going to approve. And I'm gonna grab another one, just because it's gonna fit in that corner really nicely, and we'll approve it. And then we're basically gonna need a bunch of diagnosis rooms, obviously. So let's grab cardiology, and we'll just throw it pretty much opposite the GP's office, which is gonna give me a bit of a weird space behind cardiology to do something, I guess, which I guess is fine. So we'll do cardiology there. We could do, wait, what? I'm just doing the same diagnosis rooms over and over again. Why am I doing that? We have other things that we can use. We have a mega scan, which has to be 4x4. We've got X-ray, which can be 4x4. We get fluid analysis. We don't even have fluid analysis yet. So I think it might be a good idea to do some of those other types of rooms. So, I mean, I could put like mega scan and stuff in here, but let's do fluid analysis, just because I think, you know, it's something a bit different. It's something we haven't had so far. So we'll do a nice bin in that corner. We'll do a fire extinguisher. We'll do hand sanitizer, because that's good to have in the rooms. We'll do a nice large radiator kind of right in the middle there. And we'll do a plant in that corner, and that'll do for fluid analysis. That'll give us more diagnosis options. And then I guess we could go ahead and grab another pharmacy, because my thinking is, actually, what's the queue look like on this place? It's 2, that's fine. It's 1 on here. I think we'll actually get away with not going crazy with queues right now. For the most part, we're just gonna need benches. So a bench there and a bench there. We can do some benches opposite as well. Then we'll just sort of stack them up this way a bit. We'll do one right about there. And then in this middle area, that's where we can do a nice, we might not need radiators in the middle there, actually. That's okay. We'll do one there, just to make sure it's warm. And we'll do a, let's see, a luxury snack machine. I'm thinking right about there. And I'm thinking a luxury drinks machine just opposite, so that everyone has, you know, snacks and drinks if and when they need them. Now, what I'm thinking is we're definitely going to need more doctors. So let's see what we can do. You have general practice. Wait, that is my doctor. Never mind. Hire doctors. You've got general practice, which is good. You are absolutely going to be hired. What else have we got? We've got you with research. We've got you with treatment and diagnostics and radiology. Now, that's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't think we need more research. I don't think we're going to take any of those right now. You have general diagnosis, though, or general practice, sorry, so you're going to be hired as well. And that should deal with a lot of the queuing issues on the GP's offices. I think people can kind of move around and do their thing. And I'm also slightly aware of the fact that we're treating someone in the colorizer right now that's not part of the emergency. The emergency having less than 10 days left. And actually, you might have been part of the emergency. Regardless, I don't think we're going to be passing this thing. I just don't. Now, you want trained. What are you... So you're one of my janitors. Okay. Let me give you motivation, maybe. Mechanics lets you upgrade things. Maintenance 2 would let you fix things better. I'm going to let you move faster. And we'll have one of my doctors, I guess, train you in that. That seems fine. That'll probably work out. I'm also thinking we need more nurses. So, ooh, you are absolutely hired. Absolutely, you can work in there. Let me see. So, the injection room was looking for a nurse right there. So let's get Perry Giant, which is an amazing name. And let's go for Jules Beetroot, who can work in the pharmacy right there. So hopefully that works out. I am noticing that there's a hell of a queue on pest control, which I guess is probably because I did have a marketing campaign running for that. So we do have to do more marketing campaigns as well. So we might want to do something about that. Deluxe Clinic. Let's get you to wait. We didn't do that, which is whatever, and we're not going to train you right now because we're just not. Let me do... So, this is a reputation thing, that's a recruitment thing, this is an illness thing. Let me do... I guess we need to treat people on the fracture ward. Let me do a fracture campaign for 6 months. We'll launch it. I'm probably going to regret doing that because the fracture ward only has 3 beds, but I'm sure we'll manage. I'm sure everything will be okay, is what it'll be. Now, I would very much like to... What is this? A new illness? Shattered. Symptoms include exhaustion, aching, and sometimes all-consuming agony. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, man. The cause is unknown, but 99% of documented cases... in 99% of documented cases, it occurs shortly after falling off a cliff. Yeah, that would do it. That would probably do it. Most likely. Now, I do want to get another room back here. So what do we want to go for? I'm thinking, actually, if we have it facing out that way as well, we can do a nice big set of toilets down there. So, oh. Wait. Did we just have someone that needed the fracture ward running on a treadmill and then they died afterwards? Yeah, that'll do it. That would make sense. Actually, that toilet idea seems like a really good idea given how many people are over here. So let's do this and let's do this because we're going to offset the room a little bit. And this is going to give me just a bit more space for absolutely everything that we're going to need. So we'll do this. We'll go to toilet cubicle. We'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And then everything else needs to go in this area, which is probably... admittedly, a bit of a terrible idea trying to squeeze everything into this little space, but it's just what we're gonna do. It's just how this is gonna work. So we'll do a couple of hand dryers. Can I do a third one? It doesn't look like it wants to let me do a third one, which is fine. We can do a nice large radiator, and we could do another one down there. So that's gonna be a really warm bathroom, is what that's gonna be, but that's all right. And I figure that's probably going to be good, right? We probably don't need to go too much further than that. And that's going to... Like, that guy right there, that janitor, needed the bathroom. He could have just went. He was in it. He was already in it. You would have had a great time, arguably. Also, I've just noticed all the garbage, and we have no bins over here. Let me just really quickly fix that, because I'm not 100% sure how I forgot to put bins around here. So we'll do there as well. We'll go for, I guess, that corner, and we could probably go for by the cafe as well for a nice big bin right there, and that'll probably be enough, I would imagine, for that entire area. So hopefully it works out. Anyone needing the bathroom can go there, and in terms of queues, for the most part, we're looking pretty good. So that's nice. Now, something I am noticing is that a lot of my patients are dying, at least more than I would be comfortable with. So I think we're going to have to do something about that. I am going to get this extra psychiatry right over here, though, first, because we do have a bit of a queue forming there. So hopefully that'll help out. Hopefully we can get a... We can't get a psychiatrist. We can get Mervyn Catnip, though. So Dr. Catnip can be brought on board. We can say that Dr. Catnip is going to do absolutely nothing, and we're just going to train him immediately in psychiatry. And he can be trained by our senior consultant right there. So we'll get you trained up in that. We'll get that going, and he can work over here at some point. We do have a good number of benches around here, but I think we could probably do with another couple. So we'll go for right about there, and we'll do a nice, let's see here, a nice plant right next to it, just to make the area that little bit nicer. Also, someone has, maybe, I don't know what that is. I think that might actually be from a ghost. When you have, when you have this, this particular overlay on, where is it here? When you have this overlay on, it looks like something else. That looks, oh, I am glad it's not what I thought it was. Oh, we actually do have a lot, we have a lot of ghosts around here. That would make sense. That would make sense. I've also not hired more janitors in a while, so let's go ahead and get Archie. Let's go ahead and get Poppy. And let's train both of you in ghost hunting, because that's probably something that we're going to need, because we keep killing people. So let's see, Poppy, you can be trained up. We'll get that going. That'll probably help us out a bit. We still need a deluxe clinic. I'm going to get you to, I meant to say get you to go home, but apparently we're not doing that. We do have a mock start emergency. I think we can handle it. And in terms of deluxe, I mean, I don't know what to tell them. We're not getting another section of hospital right now. I know I can afford it, but I'm about to go around to every single machine. I'm going to say upgrade the Kellerizer, upgrade the extractor pan. I want to upgrade the jab master. I want to upgrade the fluid accelerator, upgrade the heart racer, upgrade the drug mixer, the other heart racer, the ultrasonic cannon, and even the easy scan. We're upgrading everything, because I just want all the stuff to be that little bit better. And that actually didn't cost me anywhere near as much money as I thought it would. I'm actually kind of surprised at that. That's, okay, maybe we are grabbing another section of hospital then. We could grab that one, actually, which would be right across from this one. I'm not thinking we need that one right now. So yeah, I think we'll go for this guy, 60,000. I could grab that one as well, but I think, wait. Oh, please tell me it's actually gonna put a path across there. It looks like it's building like a space for a door, doesn't it? It's gotta be. It's absolutely gotta be. So it's taking all that out. I guess it's probably gonna. It's taking that out, which is good. That's promising. I'm assuming it's gonna give me a path, which is great. So that'll be perfect. We do have a bit of a queue over here at the fracture ward as well, which is kind of to be expected since we're doing marketing for it. So I guess what we can do now, this guy's about to leave if we don't build an extractor pan. So let's get that going just before we build another fracture ward. So, or sorry, a deluxe clinic rather. So it needs to be 3 by, wait, it needs to be 3 by 3. Oh, I could have built it in there. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. Let's just do 3 by 3. I mean, 3 by 3 there leaves me a bit of weird space. Let's just build it there anyway, I guess. And then I'll figure out if it needs to be somewhere else. We'll just make the room nice and then pick a location for it. So some plants, that's fine. Just keep it basic. And then, yeah, we're not going to set that to upgrade yet. So edit, grab the room. And I'm thinking maybe down here, maybe something like there with a toilet next to it or something. I think that would kind of work out. It doesn't need to be huge, doesn't need to be fancy. We can just do it there, and we'll grab this. Oh, someone's broken the toilet. Good. We'll copy this, and we'll just throw it right next to it, and that'll be all right. So that works out. That'll keep that one person from leaving, and it'll give us another avenue to treat people. But more than anything else, we do need a bit of a bigger fracture ward. So I'll copy the one that we have, and I'm thinking it can fit. I'm thinking of doing just a giant fracture ward, to be honest. So like there, it's not actually going to let me do that. So like there, and then we just expand the entire thing into all of that space. It's a bit excessive, but it would make us money if it worked. There we go. I figure this will probably work out quite nicely for us. We can go ahead and say that we'll have an extra nurse in there as well. And I think we'll also go ahead and say, let's grab Juliet Galaxy and let's grab Rich Hands. That's great. So Juliet Galaxy and Rich Hands are going to be working in there, both of which can be trained. So where is Rich Hands? We're going to grab you. We're going to say ward management. We're going to have you trained by, I guess, Luca Flush, and we'll do that. But I want to say that both of you need to have your jobs slightly tweaked here, because what I want to do is say that you're only going to work in the ward and the fracture ward. So that way the training doesn't go to complete waste. You two are kind of specifically for those jobs, essentially. And then what I can do is go ahead and put a nice bench right there and there and there and there. And we're gonna need some radiators here too. So we'll do one right there to keep people nice and warm. We'll go for, I guess right next to the benches is probably the best spot for it, just to make sure that they're nice and evenly spread. So about there will do the job, and that'll be fine. That'll be great. Now, what are you complaining about? Clary Humbug is underpaid, very thirsty, and has an ugly environment. Okay. Level 5 staff room's not happening, and you want trained? Not right now. So, staff. Let's see here. Let's have a little bit of a look. So, a few of them are less than pleased, is what I'm seeing here. Do I want to just pay them all a lot more until they're moderately happy? That seems like kind of the way to go, even though these pay rises are like a lot of money. I feel like making sure that my staff don't want to quit is probably a smart move, right? Especially my doctors, especially since I'm training them. As long as none of them are miserable, that's good enough for me. My assistants are all generally quite miserable, so let's make sure all of them are thrilled to work here, which they now are. One of my janitors is quite miserable as well, so we'll just, I don't know, improve that, I guess. Is everybody, yeah, everybody's happy. We'll give everybody like plus 1%. We'll give everybody a bit of an increase there. So that'll keep everybody nice and happy. Staff happiness should go through the roof, and everyone should be thrilled to be getting paid a lot more money, which they now are. Now, are we still running a marketing campaign? I don't think we are. So let's go for, I don't know what to go for here. What do we have a lot of? We've got the colorizer, we've got extractapan, we have the fracture wards. Let's do a marketing campaign for pandemic. Let's market a pandemic, because that's great. That's just great. And then we have to cure 20 people in fracture wards, which is going to get us to a 2-star hospital. So that should be easy enough. We have got this massive new fracture ward, so that's going to help make that a reality. And hopefully my GPs don't just send everybody to this one, because if they do, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Also, this thing's about to break. We kind of need a janitor to look at it, but I think Are you? Yeah, you are. Okay. So that's being sorted out. A lot of things are still being upgraded, which is fine. So overall, the hospital's doing all right. You're not going to resign anymore. I did 4 of 7 patients, and you want trained. We'll do that in a bit. I think we're doing pretty good here. Also, we can upgrade the Deluxe because we absolutely should. So I like to think we're doing good. This is getting to be a bit of a problem. We keep killing people out of the fracture ward, and I don't approve. I'm slightly concerned that we keep killing these people because, I mean, obviously complications can happen, right? That's just a thing, right? It's just how it works. But so you, for example, you're walking over to get your casts and your bandages off, right? You get them off and you're fine. Oh, okay. We're all right. I thought he was walking over all injured like, but no, he's actually okay. Well, that's good. That's what you want to see. You want to see someone end up being all right. That's always preferable to them getting their casts off and then just keeling over dead. So we have that going. We have that going for us. Definitely a lot of people down here that could be doing a bit better for themselves. Hopefully you, for example, let's, pay close attention and see how you end up doing. So are you okay? You are. Okay. So maybe they're not all dying anymore. Maybe. It's a very big maybe, but maybe they're not all dying. Regardless. Oh, no, someone did. Who died? Ah, there it is. There it is. You hate to see it. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around and say that we're going to upgrade everything again because it gives it something for me to do, essentially. It's hopefully going to make everything a little bit better. And oh my God. How have we killed someone else? Where did they, over here? Yeah. We keep killing people. We keep killing fracture patients and I'm not really sure how. We also apparently need another general diagnosis. So let me copy that and we're just going to put it, well, do I want to put it over here by some treatment stuff? I guess I do. So general diagnosis can live there. And I also want to build something that we've not done yet. I want to build 2 somethings we've not done. I want a mega scan and I want it to be there. So the door for it can go right about there. It's huge. It's absolutely bloody huge, but it can live right there. I don't know if research power is something that we need in the mega scan room, but I think it's going to look a little bit cooler if we have research power in here, having these servers. Going to be very expensive. Going to be very expensive, very, very expensive room, but if it helps, it helps. I don't know if it does, but it's what we're doing. We'll also do a radiator because that's what you want next to all your servers, and we'll do a nice plant so that people feel a little more comfortable in here. That'll work out, I'm sure. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. 110,000 for that room. And then next to it, I want to build an X-ray, which also has to be 4x4. We'll do the door there. And then this thing is, it looks like one of the, it looks like one of those conveyor belts that you get in like, I don't know where you get in like factories, right? You would, maybe not a factory, but like a food production line, right? It looks like you'd like slap a pizza down on this and it would come out the other end, done. In this case, I don't know if X-rays would actually do that. I don't know enough about science, but it looks like it. It looks like the kind of thing where you'd slap a pizza down on one end and it would come out the other end, done. I say I don't know enough about science. Whenever I've had an X-ray, it doesn't cook me, so I think it's probably fair to assume that X-rays do in fact not cook things. Otherwise, look, it was a joke, and then I didn't think about the joke. All right, wasn't a very good joke. Anyway, we can go ahead and get both of those rooms up and running in the next episode because that is going to do us for today. Thank you so much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. If you liked the video, do feel free to head down below and like the video. I would appreciate it, and it helps the channel out a little bit. So, like I said, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I almost forgot my outro. Almost. I'm also holding this arm out because I usually do. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.